to this very special edition of Pepito Live. Actually, this special edition is nothing but a call for help. Now missing since August 17th from the Playa del Coco, Playa Hermosa areas in Guanacaste, Costa Rica, is a 40-year-old woman named Jaclyn Ferland. An impressive community research movement has since been formed to find this woman, who, according to sources, is suffering from mental illness. Some witnesses, knowing her well, report having seen Jaclyn downtown Playa del Coco only a few days after her disappearance. But since then, nothing, no trace. Today, we invite her spouse, Sébastien Ferland, to share with us his story and his emotions concerning the disappearance of his wife.
Sébastien Ferland, thank you for according us this interview. Your wife, Jaclyn Ferland, has now disappeared since August 17th.
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit the context of that day or the moment she disappeared? Put us into context into what you remember and what happened.
Okay. To make a long story short, okay, she had like issues, okay, like sorry, I'm just switching to Spanish. She had issues, okay, like with too much stress and things like that, okay, that caused her to have paranoia, basically. And that day, okay, she got a message actually saying that her Dimex application got rejected, and but it was not rejected forever. It was just having like some corrections to do, and she had other stuff happening also in the same day. So that like really stressed her out, and she started to be like, oh, like there's people who are like doing stuff like to me, like, so I'm actually not living here and I'm not welcome here. People don't like me and stuff like that. And then she started slowly to basically like lose it, literally, like, and I want to die and that kind of stuff. And then she started to say this thing that you're doing that to me, you don't want me to live here and things. So I tried to reason her and met her because she had an appointment in Tamarindo at that time, which is an hour and a half from here. So I drove to Tamarindo to find her, and she was not there, obviously. And when it started to rain, I came back because I was on motorcycle. And when I came back home, she was already there, and okay, she was obviously not doing well, but it's not the first time things like that happen, so I'm a bit used to it. So at some point before, after dinner, sorry, I went to shower, and she just lost it on me while I was in shower and came and punched me in the mouth hard enough to get my 4 lower teeth through my lip. So by the time I basically came back to myself and what the hell happened there, and dry myself and like get out of shower, she was just gone.
So at the time she left, it was what time during the day on the 17th?
Yeah, it was about 8:30 at night, like maybe a tiny bit off, because obviously you don't pay attention to what time exactly that happened, but that was after dinner.
So did anyone see her leave the house? How do you think she left? Walking, taking a car, a taxi?
I originally thought like that she left walking, and the security guard in Cacique actually said that they saw a taxi come at about the same time she disappeared and park maybe 100 meters from my place and turn around and leave. But there is no one who saw her get in the taxi, but so both possibilities are equally possible.
So at the time of her disappearance, what was Jaclyn wearing exactly that you remember?
Yeah, she was wearing a tank top, like a sport one, like a quick drying material that was como aqua color, and with shorts. I don't remember the color of the shorts because the tank top is a bit long, so you don't really see the shorts. And she had flip-flops that were light baby blue or sky color.
So you're living, your house is situated on the Cacique Mountain. That's actually situated between Playa del Coco and Playa Hermosa.
Yes, it's part of Hermosa technically, but it's closer to COCO, so yes.
Okay. And was it the first time that, is this the first time that Jaclyn disappears like that?
It's not. Whenever she have too much stress, like she start to believe stuff and things, and most of the time she believe that I'm the cause of everything, so she lose it on me, and like most of the time she's gonna leave, okay, for a few hours and go get ice cream, calm down, and come back. And maybe 3-4 times she ended up leaving to the hotel with a car and a suitcase and everything. But normally she was calling me a few hours later saying, okay, I'm at the hotel, I need to cool down, I'm safe, it's okay, don't come to get me. That's normally what it was. So that night I was basically expecting that.
Because clearly it was not the first time that Jaclyn had like an episode demonstrating some symptoms of some mental health disorder.
No, it's not the first time.
So that's part of her history.
Yeah, exactly.
So Jaclyn is, physically she's 40 years old?
Yes.
5 foot.
5'8", I would say. She's almost as tall as me.
Okay, and what languages exactly does she speak?
She speaks English and a tiny bit of French, tiny bit of Spanish.
Okay. Was she like as a type of person, somebody that's very like more social, adventurous, or more like a reserved, shy type of person?
No, she's definitely reserved, and even have our time to just go for dinner with friends is really hard for her.
Okay. So to those people who may say or think that you have something to do with her disappearance, what do you respond?
I would just have to say to those people, obviously they don't know me, okay, but I have nothing to prove to them. They can just come here instead of complaining and like see the efforts we're doing and how many people we have working for us and trying to find her. Those people are all strangers and they treat me like if I was their best friend or their brother or anything. So just come here and see.
So Jaclyn speaks English. So if by any chance Jaclyn would see this video, Sebastien, what would you like to tell her now?
I would like to tell her that I just want her to be happy, okay? And if being happy for her, like, is not with me, okay, it's fine. I think that's the definition of love right there. It's like to love someone enough to be able to let them go. If they're not happy with me, it's okay. I understand. Like, I don't even need a reason. Just let me know that you're safe, and that's all I need to know.
So before we conclude, you know, I know you've been very impressed with the general response of the community behind the searches for Jaclyn. Would you like to make a comment on that?
I would like to say, there's no word to say that, but it's the biggest thank you I can ever say to all the volunteers. 2 weeks ago, I had no clue that those people exist, and now they're like working night and day, relentlessly. People cooking like for us, like all day, cleaning the house. We had like someone we barely know giving us a house for the volunteer to stay. People lending their boats. We had helicopters, planes, boats lent to us, all free of charge. We even had the grocery stores and restaurants giving us food. And that's just insane. There's no words like to say what the community of COCO is doing, locals as much as expats. I just want to say a big thank you again. So
on the bottom of the screen we put the boat phone numbers, the ways different people can communicate with the police if they have any information, and also there's a new Facebook page that was set up that's called Search for Jaclyn that actually gives almost like hourly or daily up-to-date on the searches and exactly what is happening.
Yes.
So we're going to invite people to subscribe to that page and follow up, and we're also going to invite people to, even if people are not here in COCO or in the area, they're in Canada or the States or wherever, those people who want to contribute, we're going to put the links where people could communicate with the organization that's being set up right now here in COCO, and we wish you the best of luck.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Although the research team is very small, but very committed and motivated, The need for volunteer and financial assistance to find Jaclyn is great. For those who would like to join this movement, you can do so by joining the volunteer group via this Facebook page. Thank you for watching, and please help us find Jaclyn. Thank you.